Mr. Mayor, members of the Town Council, could I ask for just a few minutes to say thanks and to share some thoughts with you and the citizens of Cary as I begin this new job?
Yes.
First, to Secretary of State Marshall, thank you for joining us this night and giving formality and dignity to the government which we represent by helping me officially accept this role and to swear to respect the same. You've been a good example of what public service is all about, and I will work hard to do the same. Let me also thank my family and friends, some of which have joined me here this evening. I appreciate you being here. It means a lot to me. To former Councilman Joyce, your words of support and encouragement are appreciated. I hope to respect what you started and those who served before you as well. To Mayor McAllister and the other members of this council, it is not often that you get a chance to choose who sits at this table with you. And I know from my own experience that it has not been an easy decision. But I accept your offer to allow me to work with you in doing the business of the people of Cary. I will work hard to be sure that my contributions are thoughtful, respectful, yet substantive. Some of you know that I grew up in a large family, so sharing a table with others is something that I learned at a very young age. I also learned the need to speak when I was concerned about something, to probe and to question until I understood, and to listen and enjoy the chance to be a part of something bigger and more important than I. You know, some people have said to me, Erv, why do you want to do that job? It requires a lot of time, and you get yelled at and criticized sometimes, even in public. My answer is simple, and something that I learned growing up. If we want to enjoy the benefits of living in a place like Cary, it requires us to agree to make decisions that resolve and settle issues. In doing so, we listen to and we understand the pros and the cons, but in the end, we must decide. That's what local government is all about, isn't it? Deciding, listening, and deciding for the community. And I am glad to have that chance to join my talents with yours to do just that. In this process, I know that at times we will probably disagree. We will see and hear the same things, but weigh their merits differently. In doing so, I pledge to understand and to respect that difference of opinion, and to speak clearly, and to say what I mean, and to do what I say. It seems to me that we have a lot of items on our agenda, but that they fall into a few broad categories. First, we provide services to the community. And in doing so, we need to be efficient and offer good, responsive service. And as we do, we create good jobs for our town employees. And in the process, we build the community. I have experience doing the same in my business life, and I will bring that to bear with you here. We also make rules for the public good, which at times limit the rights of citizens. I can assure you that I will be very hesitant to restrict anyone's rights, personal or property, unless there is a clear and compelling public good. As we grow, which we surely will, I will be sensitive to how we affect our neighbors, and I will work hard to be sure as we address annexations, we are in fact a good neighbor to those who live nearby. And at times, I hope we will look beyond our limited authority and work with our neighbors to address tough issues that reach beyond our town borders. We know these problems can only be solved with good leadership and regional cooperation. In providing services and setting rules, we spend other people's money. Here I will be very careful to be sure the money we choose to spend is a good investment or brings real value to the community. That's not always the least expensive, but rather the best value. I don't think it's an accident that here in North Carolina, as through much of the country, these local town offices are nonpartisan positions. There is, in my opinion, nothing partisan about trash, roads, parks, and sewers. You can count on me to respect both the letter and the spirit of the law, which says that this is and will be for me a nonpartisan office. Last week, when I was getting ready for this, someone who is wiser and more experienced in town government offered me some good advice. He said, new members often forget that they are just one voice of 7. They promise too much and deliver too little. So, he said, under-promise and over-deliver. So being the new guy here, I think I will accept his good and sage advice. In conclusion, thanks for the trust that you have placed in me. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to help my town and those who call it home. You can count on me to do my best. And in the end, isn't that all that any of us can hope to do? Mr. Mayor, members of the Cary Town Council, without further delay, I'm ready to join you and go to work. Thank you.